Wonderful. I am so glad that we are here. Let's settle in. As I say that, if you have blocks or what is this? A pillow that you would like to use for a supported back bend, go ahead and grab that. I'll get my pillow closer. And then as you are ready for it, we will come into whatever seat of your choice. Let yourself sit comfortably tall. I'll invite the bell. It is Wednesday, April 29th. Enjoy some full breaths while I share a quote from Roy T. Bennett, an author. Roy says, "Accept yourself, love yourself, and keep moving forward. If you want to fly, you have to give up what weighs you down. Accept yourself, love yourself, and keep moving forward. If you want to fly, you have to give up what weighs you down." When the time is right. Let's see if we can start to extend the breath a little bit more full. So taking your time, breathing in through the nose if you can. And notice how different parts of the body expand with the breath. And letting it go when you need to, when you're ready. And on the next inhale, again, noticing what part of me expands with the breath. So it could be the belly, but could it also be the sides and the low back? The rib cage could it be all of the rib cage? So the bottom edge, sides, space between the ribs, all the way up to the collarbones. Letting it go when you need to. Take one more, just watching how the body expands as you draw in the outside world, this constant reminder that we are so interconnected with our environment, with other people, with all the animals. And letting it go. Couldn't do it without him. Let's go ahead and take some breaths just like that, but on a supported, something to support a back bend. So it could be blocks, that could be a little firm, could be a folded blanket. Maybe it is a pillow. And for you, it might feel good to stretch your legs long. For me, it usually feels best to have knees bent, feet planted. And recline over something in a way that feels good. If you don't have anything or if it doesn't feel good, then that's fine too. Maybe you stretch the arms out. If the body needs to move or yawn or curl up, do whatever you need to do. So we'll stay here for about 3 full breaths. Notice what part of you expands when you breathe in. Notice how it feels to try and let go. Give yourself one more breath. And then let's all put our feet on the ground and just let the knees sway a little side to side. So not a big twist or anything, since we are in this supported back bend. And then you could come towards stillness. Just gonna investigate a noise to make sure all the animals are okay. And everybody's in. Mysteries of an old house. Okay, you can roll onto one side, remove whatever was beneath you, and then spend just a couple breaths lying flat on your back. Knees could still be bent. just noticing the difference. Maybe you could soften, 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 visualizing a stick of plant butter melting. Softer and softer, like you can just puddle your muscles out away from the bones. And if this is where you need to stay for the next 20 some minutes, then go for it. Otherwise, we'll roll onto one side. And actually, let's pause here for a moment. See what feels okay. Maybe you bring the bottom arm like a pillow under your head, and then stretch the top arm, whichever side you rolled to. Take one of those expansive breaths. Let the rib cage press into the ground, but also expand out towards the sky. Lovely. And then go ahead and roll back onto the back and over to the other side. Again, you could make a pillow with the bottom arm for your head. See if you can stretch the top arm up overhead. So we're doing a gentle lateral stretch here. And as you breathe, let the rib cage expand, presses into the ground beneath you, but that top rib cage can flare open. And then when you're done with that breath, press yourself up. Let's sit in easy seat, hands to knees, and draw some big circles. Just meet me when you get there. Inhale forward, exhale back. And when you're ready, switch directions. Inhale forward, exhale back. Maybe push the heart forwards and back a little bit more dramatically. A couple more times around. And come to center. Fingertips to the ground on either side of you. Lift the heart, flip the palms to face forwards. It's a little external rotation in the arms. Inhale, stretch the right arm up and over. As far over as your body will take you. Then come right back through center into the other side. Side to side a couple times. All right, both arms up, big breath in. Maybe you look up. Exhale, take your time, fold forward and down. Hands can touch the ground. Head can drop heavy. Maybe you sway a little. And let's sit up. Notice which leg you had folded in front, and then bring both feet to the ground. You could stretch your arms up. Maybe you can lift your feet off of the ground. Maybe you even stretch the legs long. Navasana, boat pose. Core muscles engaged, heart lifting. Do the best you can. One more breath. And then cross the legs again, opposite leg in front. Big breath in to reach up. And on your exhale, fold forward and down. You might drop the head, you might sway. All right, one more time. We'll sit up, stretch the arms up, bring your feet to the ground, knees together, hug the thighs together, hug the core in, lift the heart, maybe lift the legs. Breathe, do the best you can. And then feet to the ground. Give yourself a second. Into cow and cat. Let's move our spine. As you get there, hands in, hands under shoulder, knees under hips. Inhale, belly drops. Exhale, arch the spine like a cat, and then move in any other ways, any little bonus movements that feel good or helpful. A couple more breaths. Wonderful. Tuck your toes and see about a toe stretch, walking your hands back towards your knees. If this feels too much today, you can always untuck the toes, or you could come to stand on the knees so it's less pressure. Trying to get a toe stretch in here. Shrug your shoulders up, press them back and down. Do that a couple times. Squeeze them up really actively, back and down. And then you could take it one at a time so the spine gets a little twist in it. Hands to shoulders. Give your toes a break if you need to. Hands to shoulders. Draw some circles with the elbows. You could start really small and then slowly let them get bigger and bigger until you're circling as bigly as you can. And then we'll switch directions. Might get a little tricep stretch in here. And let them get really small. And stretch your arms out wide as your space lets you. Palms towards the sky, then fingertips towards the earth. Drop your head towards the right side. See about pressing the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Come up through center. Relax the jaw. And bring your head to the left side or the other side. Again, you could press the tongue to the roof of the mouth. And come back through center. Relax your arms. And then we'll meet in tabletop. Untuck those toes and tap them out. All right, we're going to flip it around a little bit. You might grab a block if you've got one. Come to your seat, bring the feet to the ground and squeeze that block. Hands back behind you. Reverse tabletop. And if you know that your shoulders or any part of you doesn't like it, then you could just pause here with your hands back behind you and focus on pushing your hands into the ground and puffing your chest up. If you've got the block, squeeze it. If you're up for it, go ahead and press your feet into the ground, lift the hips towards the sky. Adjust your hands. So today I'm going to come to fists. You might just change the rotation of your hands. And do what feels right. So maybe today you kind of keep it a little lower. Maybe you're able to squeeze your glutes, press your hips up towards the sky, maybe even drop your head back. Full breath in wherever you are. Let it go. Another breath. Let it go. See if you could do one more. And release. Shake out the arms when you get there. Okay, let's come all the way up then. And from there, we will start a little sun salutation movement. If you like using your blocks, you can go ahead and have them waiting for you at the top of your mat. As you get upright, feel your feet on the ground. You could shift forwards and backwards, maybe come up to the toes and back down to the soles. Maybe shift side to side. As you do this, acknowledge the connection that you have with the ground. You could imagine you're digging in, rooting in even deeper. All right, then finding some stillness. Feet pressing down, heart lifting up. Inhale, stretch your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward and down. On your inhale, lift up halfway. On your exhale, fold down. Go ahead and rise all the way up. Big breath in, sweep the arms up. And exhale, find your mountain pose. Take a breath there. Inhale, stretch to the sky. Rib cage expands as we breathe in. Exhale, fold down. Hands touching the ground. Step the right foot back and out for warrior one. Inhale, rise up. Virabhadrasana 1. Hello, Toby. Arms are stretching up, bending into your left leg. If you've got space for it, open your arms out wide. If you don't quite have space, you can bring your hands to your elbows. No, try, let me know. Hands to shoulders. Lift the heart. Sometimes talking is so hard. Inhale. And keeping your arms however they are, exhale, hinge forward and down, Dekasana. Inhale, lift up, find a little back bend if you can. Try to look up if you can. Exhale, fold down. I'm still thinking of wrist to elbows. Or, we could take opposite. That's possible. And one more time, folding down and rising up. And then we'll listen to my subconscious. Let's bring hands to elbows, but opposite. So right hand to left elbow overhead, left hand to right elbow overhead. Reach those arms up. So we're like framing our head with our arms. And inhale, see if you can find a little back bend. Keep those arms like that. Exhale, fold forward and down. Brilliant subconscious. Inhale, rise up, straighten the left leg. Reach up and back, up and back. Exhale, hinge forward and down. The legs are in pyramid. The arms are squaring the head. Rise back up. Big breath in. Bend the left knee. Open the arms out wide or hands to shoulders. Take a breath. Exhale, swan dive forward. Hands reach towards the sky. Go ahead and bring your hands to earth. Straighten that left leg, so pyramid pose. Full breath in. And then we'll step ourselves into plank pose. Inhaling there. I am strong. Stay as you exhale. Light wrists. Strong arms pushing the ground away. Strong core hugging in. One more cycle of breath. And when you are ready, go ahead and lower all the way down. Point your toes back. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your hands. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra, lift the heart, lift the hands. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift heart, lift hands. And lower down, tuck the toes, downward facing dog, or give yourself child's pose. Wherever you are, slow breath in and easy breath out. Let's meet in down dog. Come up high on your toes, and then imagining you're maybe in some Barbie shoes. Stay high on the toes and tiptoe all the way up to the top of the mat. Take your time, little tiptoes. Coming to forward fold. On an inhale, lift halfway. On an exhale, fold down. Breathing in, rise all the way up. Give yourself a good stretch. When you get there, you could hold on to like right hand to left wrist, up and over. And then come through center, up and over the other way. And come through center, float the arms down. Pause, breathe, notice. On an inhale, stretch to the sky. Exhale, fold all the way down. Maybe tap those blocks and step the left foot back and out. Steady yourself and then rise up, Virabhadrasana 1. Breathing, open the arms out wide or bring hands to shoulders. Inhale, find a little back bend, try to look up. Exhale, hinge forward and down. Inhale, rise up. Lift the heart. Exhale, hinge forward and down. Inhale, rise up, a little back bend. One more time, folding forward. And rise up. And then let's try grabbing hands to opposite elbows, framing your head as best you can. Then imagine lifting those elbows up. So it's like we're shrugging our shoulders up. We're opening this lateral space, literally latissimus dorsi on the side body. Opening that up. Find a little back bend, leaning back, lift the heart, bending into the right knee. Inhale. Exhale, lead with the heart, fold forward and down. And then rise up. Do that again. Big glute workout for the right side too. Then we'll straighten the right leg into pyramid pose. Big inhale. Exhale, hinge forward and down. Inhale, rise all the way up. Open the arms out wide, hinge forward and down again. Try to keep those hands up in the sky. And rise back up. Take a big breath in, stretch the arms up. Exhale, hands to the ground. Step yourself to plank pose. Breathing in. Stay as you breathe out. Inhale, I am strong. Exhale, I can lower down and let go. Point your toes back, 3 little cobras. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the hands. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Maybe lift the legs. And exhale, lower. Press yourself up. You might take child's pose or down dog, or even just pause and tabletop for a couple breaths. Wherever you go with it, slow breath in. Slow breath out. Meeting in downward facing dog, coming up high on our toes and tiptoe, tiptoe, tiptoe all the way to the top of the mat. Let's see if it feels good to roll up. Come all the way up. Sweep the arms all the way up when you get there, and then float them down. Pause and just notice how the body is feeling. Let's take a slightly wider stance while we do that. See about catching your fingers, interlacing your hands back behind you, and pulling the knuckles down and back. If the shoulders don't agree with it, you can let it go. You could grab a strap, holding it behind you, or you could just let your arms rest by your sides. If you're able to squeeze the hands together and pull the knuckles back, getting a little bit more of a chest opener here. Engage your core as you shift your weight into your left leg. The knee could be soft, or you could really straighten the leg, pushing the foot down. Explore that and see what makes me feel more steady today. You could try drawing the right knee up towards your chest, any amount. Maybe that means just coming to toes. Maybe the right knee is all the way up to the chest. And then see about hinging forward into Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. You could release the hands if that makes balancing more possible. You could also keep those right toes on the ground. Breathing in. Breathing out. How's it going? All right, come back upright. Both feet totally on the ground. If you need to shake out the left leg or shake out the arms, you can do that. Do a half sun salutation. Inhale, reach the arms up. Maybe find a little back bend, pressing the hips forward. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold down. Breathing in, rise up, reach up. Breathing out, hands to your heart. Pause. All right, arms by your sides. See about stretching the arms back, maybe interlacing your fingers. You could do it the opposite way, so opposite hand or thumb on top. Stretching the knuckles down and back, lift the heart. Shift your weight into your right leg. Put a little bend in it, and then straighten the right leg. Explore which feels more stable to me today. And see if you can balance on the right leg, drawing the left knee up towards your chest any amount. And carefully start to hinge forward, stretching the left leg back in space. Maybe that means left toes are staying on the ground. Maybe the left leg is parallel to the earth. Breathe wherever you're going. If the breath wants to pause or hold, just keep it moving. Another breath. All right, let it go. Find your mountain pose, shake the arms out. Maybe that shake feels good and you let it move into the legs, you bounce a little. Shimmy the hips. And come to stillness. Feet on the ground. Thank you, Earth. Okay, let's go ahead and come on down to our spines. As you get there, we'll just practice softening and surrendering into the earth right away. We'll be here for just a minute, so if there's anything your body needs, you could give it to yourself, perhaps when we release our rest. Accept yourself, love yourself, and keep moving forward. If you want to fly, you have to give up what weighs you down. Give yourself whatever movement your body craves. When you're ready, let's come up to a seat. We'll transition into our mindfulness meditation. If you have time, we'll stay for about 10 minutes. If it's time for you to go, then know that you've done enough and you're taking great care of yourself. Thank you for being here. Okay, thanks, Morgan. All right, so sitting tall with a sense of dignity. Oh, even Toby joined in that. All right, let's see if it feels okay to close the eyes completely. If not, you can just lower the gaze like you're looking down your cheeks. Think of, we see these images, portrayals of the Buddha with just a little sliver of vision, heart lifted, soften the shoulders. Notice what your seat and legs can feel. Notice what the tongue is doing. See if you can let it suction to the roof of the mouth, but then relax down the root, relax down the throat. Breathing in, I am here now. Breathing out, I have time. Breathing in, I am here now. Breathing out, I practice letting go. Noticing if the mind has started to think thoughts or travel. This time traveling mind tends to go to the future or the past. We try to train it to stay right here in the present moment with us. What can I feel now? You might notice what you can hear. Notice any taste in your mouth. Any scent in your nose. Breathing in, I am here now. Breathing out, thank you. Breathing in and breathing out. This practice of just sitting and allowing helps us to get familiar with doing less, with noticing more, with letting things be as they are. Uncomfortable or bored or maybe fully engaged. Notice, how do I feel when I ask myself to just sit and notice? The mind has started making to-do lists. Just notice. Thinking mind, doing mind. Breathing in, I am here now. Breathing out, I can let go. When the mind wanders, we just bring it back. Notice what is here with me now. Can you be completely enthralled in observing your experience of being a human right now? Watching the body breathe, watching the thoughts arise as if out of thin air. Bring the mind back when it wanders. We'll stay like this a few more minutes. A simple and pure mindfulness meditation. Just noticing. Breathing in, I know I'm here now. Breathing out, I can let go. We don't need to stop the thoughts. We just don't engage with them so much. Don't treat them so seriously. If you'd like to send yourself some loving kindness, inhale and think to yourself, may I be filled with loving kindness. Exhale, let it go. Inhaling, fill up, may I be filled with loving kindness. And exhale, let it go. So we inhale, may I be filled with loving kindness, working towards our goal by setting the intention. And exhale, letting it go. All we can do is plant seeds and work in the direction of. You can keep the affirmation if it's working well for you. A couple rounds of box breath. So breathe in for 4. Hold full. Breathe out. Pause. Breathe in. Pause. Breathe out. Pause. One more time, inhaling. Exhale. Let it all go. Notice how you're feeling, your energy, your mind, your body. Risking a left-handed bell strike to accommodate a cat, wouldn't you know? Thank you so much for sharing this time. If you'd like to chant one round of Om, hi Maggie. We'll bring our hands together at our hearts. Big breath in. Deep bow of gratitude to you, to any animals we might be in contact with, and the people we meet today. I hope you have a good day ahead of yourself, and I'll see you tomorrow.